Mm. This can't be happening to me.
What is it? How was it taken?
Dovesi to pomyslel?
There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth. Heredity, culture, background. We think we make choices, but even they are programmed. We think we can make choices, but if everything is predestined, do they even matter? We think we can make choices, but if everything is predestined, do they even matter? We think we can make choices, but if everything is predestined, do they even matter? We think we can make choices, but if everything is predestined, do they even matter?
Step off, Clank. You and your kind make me sick.
Go away. Nemam čas.
I do not talk to strangers. You are definitely a stranger.
The Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing.
Go away.
Co to sakra? Jděte do prdele. Nechte toho.
There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth, heredity, culture. Background. I think we make choices, but even they are programmed. We think we can make choices, but if everything is predestined, do they even matter?
I won't tell anyone what I know. They wouldn't believe me anyway.
I like it, don't
You
you?
look nice and healthy.
If you don't, yes, you can.
Around the world. This is the life it is. Fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events.
You can do this.
Bratře do golemu.
Organizations in the world. Despite whatever praises the underground media. Our portable data set.
After that, quote-unquote, horrifying breakdown of cooperation with the intelligence
This legislation unlicensed documentation. Fail to comply.
Get the hell away from me. I do not have time to deal with you.
Malfunction
Skål fram till mig.
Your turn.
Used to be.
Look at this. Stay away,
Got what you're looking for.
Dobre.
Manipulate. I don't know exactly, but someone saw him. In the sewers. At the mercy of a man's voice.
She has lost someone.
A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence. Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Where does the exhaust go?
I have a parcel here. All clear. Not a fucking thing to worry about. Reminds me of that World Cemetery song. I haven't seen any of the chemists try to steal any product.
The chemicals have a reaction to light. That is why it is so dark.
Things are just as they should be.
A few lights wouldn't hurt.
It is good and safe on my end.
Get ready to escort the chemists out of here.
they should be.
The chemicals have a reaction to light. That's why it is so dark.
It is good and safe on my end.
A few lights wouldn't hurt.
Beware the cults. Do not give in to easy answers. My brother Pavel disappeared 2 months ago, and he is not the first. It is the age of fear and cowardice. Of preying on... The weak. I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
This could use some help.
Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh! But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone. Someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others. To resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? All right. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! Viznik could use some help. I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain.
Balu.
Stranger, he should not be. Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard. Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
Your own little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... A man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
Physics said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a screen.
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? With Viznik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I think you're the one who's harming these people.
As you can see, I'm not harming anyone. I know you believe me.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
He's freed us from dark thoughts.
It's a
They do not exist here.
An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever.
It's important not to doubt. Do not be like this.
The original six were drawn to Richard's voice. We listened. I was one of the original six.
We are becoming someone else, not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution.
None of us belonged outside.
We are doing it through sheer force of will.
I am at one with you.
Get away from there!
Good people don't go upstairs.
You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Good people don't serve on that line. Good people don't go upstairs.
Do not seek clarity. Seek only peace. Upstairs is eternal darkness.
Disturb Richard. Snoopy. The troubled soul.
I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain. Viznik could use some help.
Good people don't go upstairs. Good people don't go upstairs.
I need you to stop and to ask yourself, what am I contributing to the experience? You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. I see what you see when you close your eyes.
You're pretending to be something you're not.
Nothing can exist without people imagining it first. Take pride in what we're doing.
Good people.
In the
don't
kind of
go
community
upstairs.
we're building together. Our focus, our concentration. We are advancing man's capacity for peace by leaps and bounds.
There are places we must not go.
The skeptic. All he sees is sewers.
Do not seek clarity. Seek only peace.
You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Biznik could use some help.
Stranger, he shouldn't be. Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave.
Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard. Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You are a little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... A man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Viznik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear. It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live. You don't belong here. You need to leave. The old Byron is no longer a plug. There are no odds or naturalists, no criminals or cowards. There is only a shared sense of needing to be better than we are. Pablo, look at me, Pablo. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're nothing else.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You brought this on yourself!
You're pretending to be something you're
I
not.
am at one with
Maybe we
Richard
all are.
It's a capital. You don't belong here. You need to leave. Here is all we have left. The scrappled sewer. They control everywhere else, with their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make here whatever we want it to be. Here can last forever.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing anything.
We are becoming someone else. Not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors and everything.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones. That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here we can be so much more. I need you to stop and to ask yourself, what am I contributing to the experience? You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. I see what you see when you close your
All areas are secure. Continuing general control.
That was a gun! Was it?
You know what I'm talking about. I see what you see when you close your eyes.
Disney could use some help.
Big fix.
Dad, he's taken away everything.
Oh. Hello.
Tak si pro mě pojď, Fisher.
Local scan completed. Maintaining cautious control mode.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu, můžeš jít dál.
Státní policie bude na kontaktu pověřována Pak.
What do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
You don't look stupid, so I have to assume you are trying to make some kind of statement. Make it someone else. Stick with your own kind, and we'll all be a lot happier. Stick with your own kind, and we'll all be a lot happier.
Stay away. No siege, son. Nothing suspicious here.
I can help you with something. Yes?
I'm looking for Laborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. We used to be partners.
Richard is alive. You found him?
I'm not sure what I found, but I know I didn't like it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, the evolution of stage hypnosis intensified through technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The communal construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
These worlds you and Richard created through hypnosis, what were they exactly?
They were whatever people wanted, created together with the audience. Every night was different. After the incident, we were made to stop, treated as criminals. It was not right. People paid for their tickets and embarked on imaginative explorations. We did not hurt anyone. We would never hurt anyone.
I'm not sure that's still true for Richard. His audience now,
I'm worried they may be trapped. Is that something he could be capable of? Creating a world and keeping people there indefinitely?
It depends on the personality. If someone is susceptible to the message, and if Richard keeps repeating it, it is conceivable.
Why do you think Richard is doing this? What's his endgame in trying to hypnotize people in a sewer?
I cannot say for sure, but after the incident, after the way things began to change, Richard said he was going to find a better place. I did not hear from him again. The loss of so many people that we knew, I believe it broke him.
He didn't seem very broken to me. More like a guru of some kind, with way too much control over the people in that room.
No, Richard is not capable of hurting anyone. At least, he was not before. He was an idealist, the kind of man who... The worlds we created together on stage, they were more beautiful than the reality.
The technology Richard is using to do all this, how does it work?
Binaural beats. Richard bounces his source transmission through a series of emitters that use targeted neural oscillation to stimulate specific areas of the basal ganglia.
Right. Let's assume I'm not familiar with that particular ganglia.
Richard is using a system of emitters that can intensify and adjust his frequency, his message, his intent. Imagine it. He can make the very soul of a transmission pierce into the brainwaves of his target audience.
I don't need to imagine it. I already know it's terrifying. Tell me how to stop Richard.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him didn't go so well.
The signal he is transmitting, its effect is limited to a specific radius, to the room where the audience is, where the emitters are installed. Wherever Richard is must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes, but promise you won't hurt him, please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay, then, so wait. You wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are you? Come. Come to me. Shh. Ba, 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 ba. Wait. Okay. I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They are scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify. Good night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through him?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who simply believed that the world should be better.
We all believe that. But there are better and worse ways of going about it.
You know exactly what you need to do.
Stay out of his way. Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No, nothing like that. I didn't.
Tak tohle byla velká chyba. Jet ve voze, kam augové nesmějí? To by vás mohlo přijít draho. Ukažte mi doklady.
Wrong train car. Right. They're all going to the same place, aren't they?
Na stejný místo? No jasně, že jedou na stejný místo. Je to stejný vlak, vy idioté. Tady. Údaje souhlasejí, ale už to příště nedělejte.
Sir, where these...
You stay away from us. Wonderful.
Go away.
My friend's papers are expired, and now he can't get to work.
You slamming? No shiny Augs around here. You couldn't look more out of place if this was Gollum City. Beware the code. Do not give in to easy answers.
Disney could use some help.
The skeptic. All he sees is sewers and bums drawn to a face on TV. He doesn't see the world we've created, and until he does, I don't think he should say anything. Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Suppress the memories of what happened to you, to those you loved. Embrace our new life together. Embrace the sound of my voice. One among you is armed to the teeth, is a tree of thorns. But not even he can act upon his base impulses here. Deep down, he knows it's wrong. Get away from there! You don't belong here. You need to leave. You need to stop this poking around. You need to stop this poking around.
What is this?
Good people don't go upstairs. Good people don't pass by.
You don't belong here. You need to leave. What do you think you're doing? What is it you have there?
I feel so hollow now. Being found means being lost all over again. I feel different. Why do I feel different?
I cannot hear his voice in my head anymore.
I do not understand what is happening.
The sound in my head is gone. I have grown accustomed to sound.
It's only a sewer. Just a dressed up sewer.
I
It feels strange. I feel like myself.
His voice, it's different now.
The skeptic. He continues to cloud the room with questions, with doubts. He contributes nothing. He may say nothing.
I'm gonna say a few things whether you want me to or not. We got a lot to talk about, Richard. Now that we can finally talk.
Why have you... What is it that offends you so much about our attempt to construct something better?
You mean your attempt to control people? Amplifying your hypnotic techniques with some kind of social enhancer? Keeping people from talking back, from questioning you?
I don't think you understand. Please. These people want to be here. We need each other.
How ugly must the world have looked to you, to go to these lengths? To actually believe that this was some kind of alternative?
We chose to start over. To escape what society had become. What it was turning us into. You may not understand, but they do.
No, I understand. You sought out people who were vulnerable. People like you, who had reasons to run away.
Who do you think they are? There are no missing persons reports. I didn't rip them from warm meals and bamboo linen. For those who wander the sewers at night in search of answers and alternatives, this is as good as it gets. No more hiding, no more running away, no more feeling abandoned. They need me. They need somewhere to feel welcome.
And the ones you don't welcome? Those who try to question or resist, like Visnik, like me? You have no problem rejecting them, threatening them, installing gun turrets to ensure they can never pull back the curtain.
The guns exist only to protect the ideal. Even the most peaceful communities must be prepared to defend themselves.
This isn't a community. It's a magic trick. You've been hypnotizing people, selling them on some fantasy of what you wish the world was like.
He tricked us? I don't understand.
None of it meant anything.
Please, don't leave. He can undermine me all he wants, but he can't change what it's like up there. The decommissioning, the segregation. They will round you up and catalog you. They will do worse.
People need to be guided. Now more than ever. All these things you're trying to run away from, trying to pretend away, no one should have to face them alone. But this isn't guidance. This is just replacing one totalitarian nightmare with another.
I went too far.
He preyed on us.
By a few thousand miles, yeah. And it's time to turn around now, Richard. Time to shut all of this off.
I don't understand. How could we be so foolish?
He snuck into our minds
He
and
had no
fed us
choice.
some vision.
Everything he said to us, the way he said it, he had no choice.
Why us?
I still hear the echoes of his voice.
I feel humiliated. Why us? Why were we drawn here and not others?
I don't know. All my life I have been. Now we must go back.
I believe in what we were trying to do. They were safer here with me than out there with men like you. They were safer here with me than out there with men like you. They were safer here with me than out there with men like you. They were safer here with me than out there with men like you.
The rat kept pressing and
Richard can no longer persuade anyone of anything. The others are free of him now, just like you are.
I'm not a model of separation. I questioned him, and then I'm not one of them anymore. But I'm not one of them.
You were right to question him. The fact that you were able to at all when others couldn't says a lot about your strength of character.
I became I again. Temporary signal failure led them to perceive me as a threat. I started thinking differently. I realized how there's two eyes in Wisnik. That's when I figured it all out.
It's a good thing you did. God knows how far this might have gone if Richard had been left unchecked. How many others might have come and been persuaded to stay.
We came to him because we didn't fit the so social schematic, hounded by laws, hated by revolutions. He offered a way out, but there is no way out. Exile from exile is exile.
You're out now, Wisnik. There should be nothing more drawing you to this place, to him. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want.
I am alone. I want to be.
I always thought they were like Christians that hang around the airport.
No, this church isn't like that at all. At least from what I've read in their liturgy.
Yeah, I've heard of man. Really? What is wrong with you?
I don't know, but Santo has been assured.
Can you spare anything? I just need a little.
Zasranej auk ve vagónu pro naturály! Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagón pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
So useful right now to have some sort of shut-off.
Augové do vozu pro augy, naturálové do vozu pro naturály. Zkuste si to zapamatovat. Nevím, jestli si chcete něco dokazovat, ale na mě hlídce si to odpusťte a zůstaňte si u svých.
Use your own life.
Can't defend against that kind of thing. Another one. What?
Vážně jsme k ničemu.
This stuff, Martin.
Well, I'm sure those reforms were enacted.
How come we make deals with them? You mean the repercussions? Stay away from us or I'll...
Rather, stay quiet.
Ti misce stiplechači.
There's nothing you can do about it. Leon and Europa don't mix.
I would have helped him if I could.
There's nothing we could do about it. Leon and Europa don't mix.
Did you see that? Over there. I feel strange. I saw an orc try to take me on once. It was ugly. Feel that rhythm.
I think. Oh, great! Killjoy! Who invited the Tin Man?
Don't know what goes into this stuff, and I don't care.
Just give me some room!
I started dancing around the floor.
Just dancing up! I can't feel my...
Stop dancing!
Well, you can mix neon with something.
And others? Absolutely not.
Everyone's having a good time.
Can't stop dancing! I can't
Fuck
feel
the
my...
dudes in their back alleys.
anything! We are our weaknesses. We are the things we do to forget.
Bet you have some nice.
Stop dancing. I fucking do this forever.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initial access granted.
Stay in control.
Shakes.
I love this train.
Vážně jsme k ničemu dobrý.
Broeder. Ben je thuis? Ja hoor. Dat meen je niet.
Ja, ik kan wel even langskomen, schuld.
Ja, kom maar even langs, broer.
Ja, is goed, komt er zo aan.
Ja, dan ga ik even omkleden als ik er zo, broer. Gegund, zie nou.
Vážně jsme k ničemu dobrý.
them away from me.
Step off, Clank. You and your kind to make me sick.
Be quiet.
It's terrifying.
Are you showing on?
No me. Schimane con